In this video, I'm going to show you the fastest and safest way to pass your prop firm challenge. And so to get started, we are going to need a strategy that is back tested. You could either manually back test your edge or strategy that you have been learning, or you could use Pine Script to test your strategy. But it's going to be really important that you have a sample size of minimum 100 trades. I mean, really, you want 500 to 1,000 to get some solid numbers in a back test, to be honest. But what we want to get is we want to get our average win rates and risk to reward over that sample size so we can get some stats to start working into our betting methods. Because once we have some solid stats, we can actually experiment with different betting methods to find ways that are way faster to pass your challenge than just betting 1% of your account every time or using static risk. So the betting method I'm going to show you guys today is what I'm currently using. And there's many different betting methods that are used in casinos that can be applied to positive expectancy strategies. But today we're going to go over the Kelly Criterion and how you would add that into your strategy to pass your challenges faster. So right here we have a strategy that has a 72% win rate pretty much on both of our NQ and MES strategies. As you can see, if I click over here, we still have a little bit above a 72% win rate. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug these numbers into the Kelly Criterion calculator. And honestly, the easiest way to do that is just use ChatGPT. You don't even really need to use a calculator. Just use ChatGPT and find out what the full Kelly betting criteria is for your particular strategy. Now, you're going to go to ChatGPT and you're going to run a Monte Carlo simulation of different fractional Kelly criteria, and we're going to find the strategy that balances out safety and speed. So let me just show you what I have here for my strategy. Now this strategy is a little bit above a 72% win rate on both of these here. And it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward, but we had to factor in fees and slippage as well. So I'm assuming I'm going to lose about $5 on each side of these trades. And so really this comes out to like a 0.8 risk to reward. I actually ran the simulation out at 0.75 just to make sure, because you really do need to factor in those commissions and slippage, or you're just going to run into a nightmare. But right here on this document, I have my Monte Carlo simulation using different fractional Kelly multiples. And so we can see right here, if I was betting 5% of my account, then I had a 100% success rate across 500 attempts, and it took an average of 114 trades. So that's still pretty good, but since I really only get around 2 trades a day, maybe 3, this will take me a full 20-30 trading days to complete, and I might have to pay for a second month of the challenge. We have to take that into consideration. Now, if I go to a full 10% of account each bet, then it would take about 66 trades and so on. And the most profitable and safest was this one right here. So I'm betting 30% of my account every time. And how this works is, let's say you bet 30%. So on $2,000 drawdown, that would be $600. But then let's say you lose that trade, you have $1,400 remaining. So now you're just going to take 30% of that $1,400, which would be like $430 or $450, and that's going to be your new risk. So across 500 simulations, this still had a 100% success rate. And this is going to vary widely depending on your win rate and your risk to reward. So you really have to play with this. But you also want to make sure that when you're running this through AI that you tell it that the minimum contract size you can go to is 1, and that the contract sizes should always be rounded to the nearest whole number with a minimum of 1. And so if we just look at these different equity curves here, this is like the average equity curve of 500 tests on each of the fractional Kelly multiples. And this is just a visual representation of what we got up here. But with the help of AI, we decided that the 0.3 was the fastest and safest. Well, balancing the fastest with the relatively safest. I mean, your safest is going to obviously be smaller, but this is the perfect balance of speed and safety. And so all you really do there is, after every trade, you're going to change your betting amount. But I actually have a algorithm that does this for me every time. It automatically calculates it. So when I start up my Oasis algorithm, this is right now we're on a My Funded Futures challenge. My algorithm actually trades from TradingView, so it can automate all your trades right on TradingView. We don't even need to connect to anything else. My algorithm will automatically click buy, sell, and put in the quantities with the correct Kelly criteria that we select on the bot startup right when we get a signal that comes in from this strategy. So this takes around 100 to 200 milliseconds, faster than any human could trade. And so the slippage is very low, and we are trading very fast. But much prefer using systems like this over any type of manual trading strategy, because really, who wants to be sitting on their computer all day, stressed out, adrenaline pumping through their blood, and at the end of the day, you're extremely wiped out, and you probably made a bunch of emotional mistakes during the day when you could literally just automate your trading system using a mechanical edge. We're in 2025. AI is evolving super fast, and while I do think there's a lot of money to be possibly made in manual trading, it normally takes 8 to 10 years, and then even then it still has a super high failure rate. So I prefer just to go with what the real pros do, and that is to use AI and technology to quantitatively get edge out of the market. So we use quantitative mechanical strategies that we can backtest across years, and so we can see, okay, when A plus B plus C happens, then we're going to take a trade, right? So we have 3 to 5 step systems, very simple but effective trading systems that'll last for years and years and years without, having to sit at our chart. So if you're interested in learning more about this strategy, my Oasis scalping strategy, then join our Discord below. We have a faith-based trading Discord there. It's a Christian community, but you're welcome to join even if you are not Christian. But I'll see you guys on the other side.